Starfang's engines snarled through Vega Drift's asteroid jungle. Mason Riley's hands locked on the yoke as house-sized rocks tumbled past viewports like a cosmic demolition derby. Proximity sirens wailed crimson, his twin brother Logan Pierce swiveling the ventral turret to hose plasma across pirate cutters darting boulder shadows, boarding grapples already thudding hull clamps. Airlock breach, alarm screamed as Harper Quinn burst from concealed cargo panels, shimmering auburn fur rippling under torn stealth suit, fox ears twitching alert, clan star pendant clutched like a grudge spanning systems. Pirates breached your wake, she yipped, voice husky with Helix exile accent, amber eyes slitting predatory. Clan relic, yours? Logan snatched pendant mid-lunge at first border, artifact detonating 5,000-year plasma blaze. Golden corona erupting stellar maps across bulkheads, forbidden Voss vaults pulsing Vega Rim sectors. His veins ignited luminous, Mason's mirroring decapart in twin rush adrenaline humming marrow deep. Jack's cyborg engineer socketed amid sparking relays, optic world delight. Warning, furry stowaways hacked family jewelry. Expect shedding, stalking, and suspiciously good instincts. Pirates recoiled plasma haloed, vibrolances puddling molten. Mason parried desperate hack, pennant parting vac armor rice paper thin. Logan seamless flanking. HFY mirror cuts flowing pre-thought. Harper's claws flashed russet, fox agility weaving kill strikes, her feral smirk sinking Mason's pulse primal. Stalked me for weeks, why? Mason growled, golden arc cauterizing border stumps sizzle pop. Hybrid curse, Harper snarled, corpse kicking live. Helix Dominion culls foxbloods. The Voss clan forged a pendant for human stalkers like you. Hull bucked pirate mothership tractor grip. Jack's counterjacked, Vox acid dripping. Tractor snuggle, galaxy's clumsiest blind date. Logan pennant spiked, deck plating. Plasma web frying enemy reactor fireworks. Mason slammed engines toward ion storms boiling electric indigo ahead. Viewport lightning clawing intimate. Harper's glyphs unspooled hollow charts over the mess bench. Genesis vaults throbbing rift nines icy heart. Fox elders armed your bloodline. She breathed, tail brush tracing Mason's glowing vein intimate. Dominion dreads that hunt fire. Romance kindled feral. Oregon roughneck meeting Starstalker hunger. Logan cracked synthrums. Twins run hunts. Bunk claim tail sis. Ion tempests engulfed Starfong. Pirate lasers storm deflected. Mason/Logan turret duet bluffed power cut. Lured swarm greedy. Corkscrew ambush pulped vanguard. Harper's plasma tail lashed mothership bridge slag blooms. Jack's patched breeches griping. Fur balls whole fur tax. Crew circled pendant glow. Harper tail curling Mason's calf possessive. Weak shadowing your freighter. Destiny fong deep. Scanners shrieked. Dominion signatures slashing stormurk. Relic stalkers inbound scorching. Adventure's teeth bared galactic. Starfong roared through Vega Drift's rock-choked chaos. Mason Riley wrestling the yoke as fist-big asteroids pinged hull like angry hornets. Pirate cutters weaving boulder shades with grapples already kissing airlock lips. Logan Pierce raked ventral guns across shadows. Plasma stitching void while breach alarms wailed bloody. Harper Quinn exploded from false bottom crates. Auburn fur gleaming sweat slick. Fox ears pinned back sharp. Star pendant gripped grudge old. Pirates clamped your tail? She snarled. Helix exile rasped thick. Amber slits predatory. Relic test it. Logan lunged pendant first at border vanguard. Artifact blasting 5,000-year plasma storm. Golden halo unrolling stellar charts bulkhead wide. Voss vaults throbbing forbidden Vega rims. Veins flared twin match Masons across the deck. Adrenaline twin spiking bone hot. Jack's optic spun sparking socket. Furballs reprogrammed heirloom bling. Side effects, tail wags, vendettas, vault visions. Pirates reeled corona scorched. Vibroaxes slagging pools. Mason snatched overhead swing. Pennant slicing stealth suit, flesh butter smooth. Logan high flanking identical. HFY instinct duet precognition. Harper claws russet blurred lethal, Fox grace threading gore, smirk feral, sinking Mason's hunt beat. Weeks tailing my freighter, spill, Mason rasped, golden edge stump cauterizing hiss. Hybrid filth, Harper spat corpse boot. Dominion torches foxkin. Voss forged a pendant hunter-human pact. Mothership tractor wrenched hull groan. Jack's jack countersnarl. Tractor grope. Cosmos worst tinder swipe. Logan pendant thrusted plating core. Plasma net reactor frying pyre. Mason redline toward ion maelstrom frothing cobalt ahead. Lightning viewport intimate. Harper glyphs hollow bloomed mess deck. Forbidden Genesis vaults pulsing rift. 9 cryocore. Clan armed your line. Tail tip traced Mason's vein electric. They fear foxfire human wild. Romance feral sparked. Oregon grit foxstalker ravenous. Logan's synth rum clinked. Twins chase shadows. Birth yours ear sis. Storm swallowed starfong. Pirate bolts shield shattered. Mason Logan gunnery mirror bluff stall bait. Pack lunged. Barrel roll ambush vanguard pulped. Harper plasma tail. Cracked mothership bridge slag fireworks. Jack's breach welded grumble. Stalker's fun dry cleaning. Crew huddled relic radiance. Harper flank leaning Mason orbit. Shadowed ports solar cycle. Fong fate seal. Dominion signatures storm-slashed scanner red. Relic hunters thermal. Adventure ignited cosmos hungry. Starfong knifed through Vega drifts asteroid frenzy. Mason Riley's palms slick on the yoke as car-sized boulders spun viewport close like a deranged pinball barrage. Logan Pierce tracked ventral plasma across pirate skiffs, shadow dancing rocks. Grapples thudding hull seals while breach klaxons shrieked murder. Harper Quinn erupted from false cargo bulkheads. Russet for rippling Otmodi comp. Fox ears razor alert. Star pendant clutched vendetta ancient. Raiders breached your drift. She barked helix outcast growl edged. Golden eyes hunt slit. Ancestral fong claim it. Logan pendant grabbed mid-border rush. Relic exploding millennia dormant plasma corona. Stellar cartography blooming walls stellar. Voss vaults flickering outlaw Vega rims. Veins supernova lit. Mason's twin flare deck spanning. Adrenaline marrow jolting sync. Jack's socket sparked optic glee. Alert. Vulpine intruders jacked heirloom sparkle. Symptoms. Fur tumble. Grudges galaxy treasure maps. Pirates staggered halo roasted. Vibro clubs molten dribble. Mason countered ceiling slash. Pendant buttering stealth plate bone deep. Logan low flanking seamless. HFY reflex ballet pre-thought. Harper Talon's copper flashed death weave. Vulpine's spring gore threading. Fongrin pulse melding Mason's predator rhythm. Trailblaze my hall's lunar phases truth. Mason grated golden rim stumps singeing steam. Fox taint purge. Harper hissed boot corpse. Dominion flames hybrid packs. Voss hammered pendant man fox hunt bond. Flagship tractor hull yanked groan. Jack's counter-sliced Vox snarl. Tractor clinch. Void's most awkward slow dance. Logan relic stab deck guts. Plasma lattice engine pirating. Mason max throttled ion whirlwinds churning amethyst ahead. Lightning pain nuzzling. Harper runs a hollow unfurled galley slab. Genesis vaults heartbeat. Rift 9 frost nucleus. Fox forgers weaponed your vein. Ear tip grazed Mason's glow. They panic hunter blaze human feral. Romance primal ignited. Oregon iron vulpine ravenous. Logan flask bashed. Twin stock voids. Quarters locked. Whiskerkin. Whirlpools devoured starfong. Raider lances storm shucked. Mason Logan cannon tandem. Feign thrust fail. Swarm pounced. Helix ambush leaders mulched. Harper plasma tail. Whip snap flagship command slag blossom. Jack's hull seemed mutter. Stalker's comp. Fur vacuuming. Squad ringed relic aura. Harper haunch brushing. Mason gravitational. Haunted freights. Star span. Tooth destiny locked. Dominion blips. Storm gashed. Scanner crimson. Artifact prowlers fevered. Adventure cosmos fanged. Starfong carved through Vega drifts tumbling rock maze. Mason Riley battling the yoke as truck-sized asteroids whirled past viewports like a bar brawl frozen in 0G. Logan Pierce lashed ventral cannons at pirate sloops, flicker hiding boulders, grapples slamming hull docks while intrusion alarms bayed carnage. Harper Quinn detonated from secret stowage bays, cinnamon fur undulating vacuum tier, fox ears knife-edged vigilant, star pendant fisted millennium-spanning wrath. Cutthroats infiltrated your shadow, she rasped. Helix renegade burr-honed, Citron orbs predator narrowed. Hereditary star, seize. Logan pendant latched, lunging at intruder lead. Heirloom igniting Ian sealed plasma tempest. Constellation tracery, wall blossoming cosmic. Voss troves throbbing renegade Vega fringes. Veins starburst glowed. Mason's duplicate blaze deck traversing. Adrenaline skeleton thrumming unison. Jack's rig flashed optic joy. Bulletin. Canine crashers cracked lineage glitter. Features. Molt mayhem, beefs, stellar scavenger hunts. Raiders lurched corona chard. Pulse mauls liquefying slag. Mason rebaited vaulted chop. Pendant filleting vac plate viscera clean. Logan ground flanking fluid. HFY intuition waltz pre-cortex. Harper Talon's bronze streaked slaughter spiral. Cannid leap carnage lacing. Muzzle curl pulse fusing Mason's chase cadence. Ghosted my routes planetary cycles fess. Mason growled golden brink limbs searing vapor. Vulpine plague. Harper snapped soul stiffener. Dominion incinerates mixed litters. Voss cast a pendant hunterman covenant. Mothership tractor frame wrestled creek. Jack's butt hacked voxbite. Tractor tangle. Abyss least graceful pickup. Logan relic pierced flooring vitals. Plasma mesh propulsion infernoting. Mason peak boosted ion cyclones seething sapphire front. Thunderbolt glass caressing. Harper sigils hollow uncoiled scullery slab. Genesis vaults pulse. Rift. 9 gelid nucleus. Fox Smiths armed your pulse. Muzzle nudge stroked. Mason's luminescence close. They quail chase inferno man untamed. Romance beast kindled. Oregon ruggedness and veracity. Logan vial collided. Twins prowl starless. Cabin secured. Muzzle mate. Cyclones consumed starfong. Bandit raised tempest shorn. Mason Logan ordnance harmony staged. Propulsion misfire. Cluster charged. Spiral massacre. Forerunners paced. Harper plasma tail lash. Sundered mothership helm cinder chrysanthemum. Jack's Fisher fuse grumble. Trackers reimburse bristle brush. Team encircled relic effulgence. Harper hip nudging Mason title. Pursued cargoes stellar breath. Manifest bound. Dominion pings cyclone rent scanner scarlet. Relic raiders ravenous. Adventure star-toothed. Starfong sliced through the Lyra Nebula's plasma tendrils. Ionized gas crackling across hull plates like a cosmic skillet frying lightning. Mason Riley clutched the star pendants, humming golden chain at his belt. Glyphs pulsing faint through the casing as Helix Dominion Raiders swarmed their tail. Wedge-shaped lances spitting crimson seeker missiles that blossomed slag blossoms in the glowing fog. Logan Pierce danced fingers over tactical holos. Twin instincts plotting hairpin evasions between charged gas clouds. Starfong pirouetting through death grids with predatory grace. 10 bogies pinching hard, Logan growled. Eyes flicking Mason's perfect mirror. Bluff or blaze? Mason grinned wolfish, twin sense, thrumming foresight. Play bait. Then bite the hook handler. Harper Quinn hunched over the chart table, fox ears twitching as lattice claws traced pendant-decoded glyphs unspooling forbidden vault networks. Genesis caches winking like rogue pulsars across rim blacknesses. Rift. 9 first, she murmured, auburn fur aglow with map light, tail tip curling nervously. Deeper clusters. Helix entombed post-fox call. Jax's chassis word from his engineering cradle. Optic jacked into Raider Voxnets. Enemy sensors blushing harder than your tail-chasing crush. Captain. Whisper sweet surrenders. Power down, or we'll cuddle your warp cores to meltdown. Poetic. Raiders lunged torpedoes. Mason wrenched Starfong through plasma torus. Decoy flares vaporizing pursuers in prismatic chaff. Twin ruse ignited. Feign nacelle flicker lured alpha pack greedy. Logan's point defense carving synchronized killboxes. 3 lances gutted heartbeat perfectly. Family tally, Logan hooped. Galley later, engine harmonics thrumming underfoot. Synth T steaming amid nebulous psychedelics painting bulkheads. Mason leaned into Harper's gravity. Orphan hauling scrap from Tau Ceti. Final squawk gone. Your hunts. Harper's ears drooped clan massacre flashbacks. Fox Warrens torched, Voskin void scattered. Dominion burned impure packs. Pendant endured courier. Her muzzle brushed his callous knuckles. Mason thumbed her ear base, pulse alien warm. Void's Robkin. We poach in return. Romance raw kindled. Foxstalker melting freighter steel. Jack's Vox cracked. Smooch interrupt. Wreck looming. Outpost husk. Vault key probable. Beast buffet complimentary. Starfong clamped derelict station husk. Airlock grinding rusted seals. Claustrophobic tunnels cramped 0G. Biolum slime pulsing venom purple along walls weeping alien resin. Void bee scuttled. Mandible clicks echoing. Compound eyes glaring vents. Chitin snicking deck plates. Low prowl. Mason hissed. Pendant drawn ravenous. Logan high mirrored. Plasma duets bisecting beast hulks cauterized fans. Harper's claws, silver-slashed vulpine ballet. Jack's drones vanguard eye-popping. Beasts. Nature's vacate premises decor. Holograms taste better. Deeper vault nexus yawned. Stasis, orbs clutching keys like frozen fangs. Harper's ears spasmed ancestral lightning. Visions cascading. Voss Foxsmith's blood-quenching pendants for human packs. Helix backstabs rending alliances. She crushed Mason passion desperate amid glow. Muzzle ozone tasting, tail coiling his thigh possessive. Detonation rocked the outpost. A beast horde tidal surging. Logan bodybarred plasma cascade, shielding Harper. Chestplate flash vaporizing meat to cinder. He crumpled, gasping. Pendant empath flared. Golden deluge, vein-knitting muscle heartbeat around bone, agony glow. Twin. Mason bellowed, relic twin power spiking. Logan lurched vertical, eyes amplified blazing. Patch uploaded. Key They pulp swarm, orbs palm tight. Starfong rocketed clear as the station's stellar collapse behind. Plasma storms veiling the rift, 9 vector. Pendant whispered darker troves, perils exponential. Starfong danced through Lyra Nebula's electric whips. Charged clouds, sizzling hull like frying pan, lightning as Helix lances vomited ruby torpedoes blooming cinderfire in luminous haze. Mason Riley gripped star pendant chain tied at hip. Runes flickering casing dim as Dominion cutters pinch surgical. Crimson grids tightening death weave. Logan Pierce finger wove tactical webs. Twin reflexes threading razor turns through gas vortices. Freighter twirling kill corridors wolf graceful. 11 hunters squeezing. Logan snarled, gazing at Mason's flawless double. Faint or fry. Mason bared, teeth hunched sharp. Twin intuition buzzing prophecy. Worm on hook. Then chomp the fisher. Harper Quinn crouched chart altar. Fox ears quivering lattice talons, glyph tracing pendant unsealed traceries, unfurling outlaw vault webs. Genesis hordes blinking outlaw neutron stars rim darknesses. Rift. 9 spearhead. She breathed. Russet pelt mapalumin. Tail flick anxious. Subclusters. Dominion interred after Fox purge. Jack's cradle word engineering bay. Optic enemy Vox speared. Raider sniffers swooning worse than your vixen wooing skipper. Cool capitulations? Shut down, or we'll smother nacelles with snuggles. Versia. Torpedoes pounced. Mason twisted Starfong gas donut. Lure burst chaffing stalkers rainbow scrap. Twin stratagem blazed. Nacelle glimmer feigned pack luring voracious. Logan's flak coring rhythm heartshots. For lances eviscerated pulse true. Kin ledger, Logan bade. Galley afterward, drive cadence foot thumping. Brew mugs, steaming nebula rainbows, wall painting. Mason drifted Harper's pull. Tau Ceti scrapper. Folks last chatter snuff laughing. Your stalks. Harper's ears sagged, din slaughter recollections. Fox dins flamed, Voss blood void hurled. Dominion assured mongrel prides. Pendant courier survived. Muzzle nudged his work knuckles confidential. Mason stroked ear root. Throb, star sultry. Abyss poaches a family. We pilfer payback. Romance feral budding. Vixen shadow, softening holler hard. Jack's vox sliced. Nuzzle pause, hulk ahead. Station carcass, key trove likely. Monster smorgasbord bonus. Starfong latched derelict corpse. Hatch gnashing oxidized lips. Tight tunnels 0G strangled. Phosphor ooze throbbing poison indigo walls resin bleeding. Void bees skittered. Chitter rattles bouncing. Cluster eyes vents glaring. Horns snagging plates. Ground creep. Mason breathed. Pendant unsheathed famished. Logan apex twin. Plasma pairs torso fanning beast cadavers charred spirals. Harper's talons argent danced kitsune waltz. Jack's probes optic bursting. Monsters. Evolution's beat it finger paint. Sims are spicier. Innermost. Vault crux gaped. Stasis globes, key clenching ice tusks. Harper's ears convulsed lineage thunder. Recollections torrenting. Voss Vixen crafters blood-tempering pendants human swears. Helix gut punches alliance shredding. She hauled Mason fervor frantic glow mid. Muzzle storm tanged. Tail, thine twining ownership. Blast shook the station. Beast floods tsunami crashing. Logan torso blocked plasma. Maelstrom Harper veiling. Plating blink vapor meat char. Dropped wheezing. Pendant pity blazed. Golden torrent, vein-weaving sinew pulse, encircling bone torment shine. Double. Mason thundered. Heirloom, double vigor cresting. Logan reared radiant. Boost installed. Key glean. Swarm massacred. Orbs fist cradled. Starfong jetted loose, station starburst tailing. Plasma veiling rift. 9 heading. Pendant susurrated blacker caches. Hazards rocketing. Starfong pirouette through Lyra Nebula's charged lashes. Gas clouds hissing hull like celestial griddles searing thunderbolts. Mason wryly-fisted star pendant tether firm at waist. Sigils throbbing sheath mute as helix wedges disgorge scarlet hunters, blossoming ember orbs luminous mist. Logan Pierce wove command overlays. Twin senses carving needle swerves gas eddies. Hauler spinning slaughter zones panther agile. 12 clampers converging. Logan grated. Stare Mason's exact echo. Ruse or roast. Mason tooth-bared feral. Double sense humming augury. Lure on string. Snap the angler. Harper Quinn squatted hollow shrine. Vixen ears, spasming claw-etching relic unveiled marks uncoiling renegade cache lattices. Genesis stashes neutron rogue rim obscurities. Rift. 9 Vanguard. She husked, cinnamon hide chartlet, tailquirk uneasy. Nether hordes. Helix sealed post-Volpine cleanse. Jack's Bay buzzed, optic radar chatter pierced. Foe detectors swooning fiercer than your kit charm. Chief. Murmur yields? Quench or will blanket coil affection thick. Lyric eye. Missiles swarmed. Mason contorted Starfong cloud hoops. Bait flares junking trailers prism dust. Twin ploy erupted. Thrusterwink pack gorging ravenous. Logan's barges sink gutting. 3 wedges disemboweled tick true. Lineage score, Logan yipped. Crew nook post skirmish. Propulsor beat, soul pounding. Nectar steams nebula prisms wall staining. Mason flowed Harper's tide. Tau SETI junker. Parents terminal giggle voided. Your prowls. Harper's lobes wilted, layered genocide flashes. Vixen layers conflagrated. Voss line, abyss flinged. Dominion charred crossbreed dens. Relic freighter outlasted. Snout grazed as labor ridges privy. Mason thumbed lobe nest, beat cosmos sultry. Nothingness filches blood. We rustle reprisal. Romance bee sprouting. Kit shadow, easing freighter iron. Jack's calm slashed. Cuddle cut. Carcass nearing. Post husk. Key stash probable. Fiend feast gratis. Starfong hooked, wasteland shell, portal chewing rusted moss. Narrow passages 0G choked. Glow slime pulsing toxin violet panels, sap leaking. Abyss fiends scuttled. Jaw clatters rebounding. Facet orbs duck glowering, shell scraping grids. Base slink. Mason sighed. Relic bear ravenous. Logan crest twin. Plasma tandems beast carcasses seared whirls. Harper's talons silver swirled fox fandango. Jack scouts, eye-shattering. Fiends, Darwin's scram graffiti. Phantoms, tastier. Coremost, cash crux yawned. Suspension spheres, key-gripping frozen sabers. Harper's ears seized lineage bolts, reminiscences flooding. Voss kit crafters, blood-hardening relics man vows, helix knife twists bond-riving. She yanked Mason zeal-wild radiance mid, snout tempest-breathe, tail leg-lashing claim. Boom Jared husk, fiend deluge avalanche raging. Logan frame intercepted, plasma gale Harper mantling, plating flash steam flesh ember. Fell rasping, relic mercy flashed, golden cascade, vein melding tendon throb, girding skeleton anguish radiance. Mirror, Mason roared, artifact pair thrust peaking. Logan surged luminous. Fix life. Key harvest. Horde pulverized, spheres clutched. Starfong blasted free husk stellar demise trailing. Plasma, shrouding rift, 9 course. Relic murmured murkier stashes, threats soaring. Rift 9's cryo lakes, shattered under Starfang's landing struts like brittle starlight. Jagged fissures, spiderwebbing outward from the hull's thermal bloom, venting methane geysers that caught the system's dim red dwarf in prismatic arcs. Mason Riley cycled the cargo ramp, frigid wind knifing through with crystal fog breath, the pendant at his belt thrumming warmer against the -200 bite. Logan Pierce flanked him, both brothers scanning the ice plains where the Genesis vault squatted, a massive hemisphere of black obsidian half-buried in glacial flow, its surface etched with foxhead reliefs that seemed to track their approach. Landing seismic spiking, Logan voxed low. Vault's waking up grumpy. Before Mason could reply, twin engine roars split the gale. Two figures on grab bikes crested a nearby berg, silhouettes sharpening into Tatum Blake and Jordan Hayes, Mason's cousin and her twin. Tatum slung her rail rifle across her back, kicking free of the bike as it skidded ice shower. "Heard you lit up Vega with pirate barbecue," she called, grin sharp under frost-rimmed goggles. Room for family on the relic hunt. Jordan Hayes, quieter mirror to her fire, nodded toward the vault, his own pendant, family heirloom. Pulsing faint sync with Mason's. HFY just doubled. Let's wake the Fox Den. Harper Quinn's ears perked forward, tail stiffening territorial as the Hayes twins approached, but her muzzle softened when Tatum offered a gloved fist. "Foxkin," Tatum said. "Blood calls blood." The vault mouth gaped as they approached, exhaling cryogenic mist that coiled ankle-deep. Inside, ice traps gleamed, pressure plates rhymed with razor frost, floors segmented to drop into abyss shafts. Relic guardians materialized from alcove shadows. Spectral foxes wrought in hard light, eyes like distant suns, plasma tails lashing arcs that superheated air to steam. Flank the glow pups. Mason ordered, pendant drawn humming hunt song. Logan mirrored left, Tatum high ground sniping, Jordan drone scouting. Harper flowed center, Vulpine grace threading trap maze, claws testing ice before weight. First Guardian lunged, plasma jaws snapping, Mason parrying with golden corona clash that sprayed frozen shrapnel. The impact vision hammered. Ancient humans bartering with fox clans under aurora skies, helix ships darkening horizons, Voss packs forged in blood and starfire. "They're us," Harper breathed, ears twitching ancestral sync. Hunters allied before betrayal. Jax wheeled vanguard, optic jacking guardian logic cores. Spirit foxes, ditch the haunt routine. Your glitch dance beats, sweaty paws, every time. Code cascaded. One guardian stuttered mid-pounce, tail wagging holographic glitch before reforming ally, plasma aiding rebel strikes. Adventure peaked glacial arenas. Massive hollows where ice domes arched cathedral high, floors fracturing under combat. Twins baited guardians with mock retreats, sprinting ice cracks feigning panic, then snap pivoting HFY synergy. Mason's pendant arc chaining Logan's identical swing, plasma web ensnaring 3 spirits simultaneously. Tatum's rail cracks shattered ice walls, exposing flank cores, Jordan's drones kamikaze eyes. Like Epsilon ice runs. Logan laughed, blade-coring phantom fox. Less profitable. Mason riposted twin dodge unseen tail lash. Final guardian fell arena center, dissolving into Corb. Second pendant sinking with Masons in golden resonance. Hollow charts blooming enemy citadels across Dominion core worlds. Crew collapsed panting amid steam shrouds. Harper kneeling Mason's side. Fox pads tracing fresh plasma scars across his ribs with reverent touch. "These mark you Voss-worthy," she murmured. Muzzle ghost wounds, tail curling his leg possessive. "Hunter scars my clan sang of." Romance heated primal. Amber eyes holding his under ice dome glow. Mason cupped her jaw, thumb stroking ear base. "Hunt together always." Fox or Fong. Jack's optic rolled. Save the sonnets. Sensors screaming helix, signatures orbital inbound. Trackers locked your tail hot. Tatum slung the rifle grim. Undercover next. Dominion bazaars crawling with relic sniffers. Pendant harmony deepened, mapping undercover paths through enemy heartlands. Citron warnings pulsing helix convergence. Stakes rocketed. Genesis secrets demanded shadow war. Family bonds stealing for infiltration's razor edge. Rift 9's cryo lakes exploded under Starfang's struts like fractured star glass. Methane plumes rainbowing the red dwarf's feeble glow as fissures raced outward from thermal scar. Mason Riley dropped the ramp. Glacial gale slicing breath to crystals. Pendant warming against killing frost. Logan Pierce scanned ice wastes where the Genesis vault hulkied. Obsidian dome half-ice entombed. Fox prows seeming to stalk their steps. Seismic waking nasty, Logan Vox tight. Grav bikes roared Birdcrest. Silhouettes Tatum Blake and Jordan Hayes. Mason's kin twins materializing frost-goggled. Tatum shouldered, railgun grinning. Vega pirate cookout rumors. Family slot open for relic raid. Jordan's heirloom pulsed Mason match. HFY squared. Foxlayer rousing time. Harper ears forward territorial, tail stiffening. Muzzle easing Tatum's fist bump. Blood summons blood. Vault jaws parted cryo breath, ankle coiling. Ice traps glittered. Frost razor slabs, floors abyss ready. Relic Fox's hard-lighted alcoves. Sun eyes plasma tails, steam lashing air. Edge the phantoms. Mason commanded. Pendant hunt thrumming. Logan left flank. Tatum perch sniping. Jordan probe forward. Harper center glided. Trap labyrinth. Claws, ice probing. Lead Fox pounce plasma fangs. Mason golden clashed, spraying glacial shrapnel. Vision slammed. Humans Aurora pacting Fox packs. Helix darkening. Voss blood starfire sworn. Allies pre-stab. Harper gasped ears ancestral. Jack's Vanguard rolled optic guardian jacking. Fox ghosts. Drop haunt act. Glitch boogie trumps paw sweat. Code flooded. Fox stuttered pounce tail. Holographic wag before ally plasma rebel joining. Glacial arenas climaxed. Cathedral ice vaults floor fracturing combat. Twins retreat feigned sprint cracks panic mimed. Snap HFY pivot. Mason arc chaining Logan's twin. Plasma trapping four spirits netted. Tatum rails ice wall burst flank. Jordan drones ice suicide. Epsilon freeze hulls. Logan barked blade phantom gutting. Paycheck absent. Mason countered tail dodge unseen. Last Fox arena dissolve Curb. Second pendant Mason synced golden resonant. Citadel charts Dominion core blooming. Crew steamed collapse. Harper Mason kneeling pads tracing plasma rib scars worshipful. Voss marks earned. Muzzle wounds ghosting. Tail leg possessive. Hunter wounds clan chanted. Romance primal flaring amber hold ice dome lit. Mason jaw cradled ear thumbing. Prowl eternal. Fong or Vixen. Jack's optic sneered. Odes later. Helix orbital pings tail burning. Tatum rifle hike dower. Bazaars next. Relic hound swarm. Pendant duet deepened enemy heart paths. Citron helix warnings converging. Undercover stakes vaulted. Secrets shadow demanded. Blood forged razor ready. Helix Dominion's orbital slave bazaars throbbed like a festering orbital hive around a churning methane world. Ring stations encircling gas giant tempests. Beast fight arenas echoing hybrid roars and plasma lash cracks beneath violet containment domes. 2 years deep in the shadows, Mason Riley strutted gilded concourses as Trader Vance Corps, vac suit forged with counterfeit merchant glyphs, star pendant crate buried among spice kegs, and chain packs in Starfang's false holds. Harper Quinn draped his arm flawless, auburn fur cloaked by hollow veil projecting stern helix purity lines, fox ears pinned beneath disguise while claws hungered for spines. Logan Pierce and cousin Tatum Blake ghosted black market warrens below, intel trickling from ozone-fenced ins, stinking of desperation and burnt circuits. Jordan Hayes' neural implants buzzed Mason's skull. Bioscramble rewriting signatures. Voice modulator graveling his Oregon drawl to Trader Rasp. Beast arenas gaped adjacent. Hybrids ripping spectacle under howling crowds. Blood-slick sands drinking lattice glow and vulpine fury alike. Jax, recorded as merchant droid Rust 9, wheeled their stall, optic flashing sales pitch at prowling overseers. This Foxlot's premium shedding. Ideal for your lint roller empire. Pelt still sparks when rubbed backward. Credits returned if it doesn't shed on command. Overseer Varric loomed, spines bristling doubt. Prove beasts. Arena trial. Mason's gut iced. Vol heist tonight targeted Genesis data orbs in bizarre vaults. Twin Sense pinged Logan's ready. Elite stock he bluffed smoothly. Witness the show. Jax triggered hidden spikes. Stall holos flipped auction frenzy. Overseers swarming bids greedy. Twins ploy launched. Mason bitter fumed, outbid that pelt scum, igniting a brawl cascade. Logan stumbled shadows, Tatum stun dart sniping, Jordan grid scrambling. Chaos erupted, pins bursting, hybrids rampaging cages, plasma stitching dome flares. Vault conduits snaked through G, Harper cloprying cryo panels. War orbs inside, Overlord kill grids. Overseers flooded, Mason vibro drew concealed, Logan vent flanking mirror surgical. HFY flow carving guards bloodless, wordless harmony. Tatum rear-guarded rifle precision. Orb Hall snagging. Harper's hollow glitch mid-grab. Fox ears twitching bare auburn beneath. Varric Vox thundered. Vulpine filth. Cull. Mason lunge shielding. Vibro clashing shock lances. Eyes searing Harper's panic. Claws or bare fists. Your mind eternal. He vowed low. 2 years stolen bunk kisses fueling oath primal through riot screams. Jax troll channels. Tailgirl exposed the game. Cull. Please upgrade to Predator firmware first. Scale brains. Bizarre infernos raged. Freed hybrids torching pins. Chem flares blooming. Jordan scooped hybrid kit from Boot Crush. Implants melting lance salvos covering evac. Bolt, it's covered. Sacrifice struck. Jordan slumped sparking. Kit clutch safe. Heat drawing perfect. Jordan. Logan roared twin fury, juicing Mason's veins. Move. Tatum hauled him, orbs fisted. They slashed bizarre blaze. Harper clop having. Mason flank locking her shoulder kiss bruise defiant. Starfong bays yawn market pyre mid. Jax clamp hot wiring. Strap tight mates. Warps crooning lullaby. Thrusters bellowed free. Riots shrinking storm pixels as fringe void swallowed. Cockpit orbs decrypted. Overlord war grids unspooling. Fleet rallies, extinction forges, throne worlds plotted merciless. Harper curled Mason Ward, lattice heartbeat meshing his. Unmasked, trackers infinite. Logan console smashed, Jordan's trace null. Blood tallies forward. We invoice cosmos. Jax optic spiraled. Extinction blueprints? Romance fuel for galaxy grave dates. Starfong warped obscurity, orb scheming dominion downfall. Twin pendants thirsting crowns. Family forged apocalypse ready. Helix Dominion's orbital beast bazaars pulsed like a throbbing space ulcer around methane cyclones. Ring stations girdling gas, giant furies. Hybrid arenas bellowing roars, and plasma whip snaps under amethyst barrier domes. 2 years shadow deep. Mason Riley swaggered luxury causeways as dealer Vance Corps. Vat garb stamped bogus trader marks. Star pendant crates stashed amid herb drums and leash bundles in Starfang's dummy compartments. Harper Quinn arm-looped seamless, russet coat masked by hollow shroud, mimicking rigid helix elite traits. Vixen ears tucked disguise tight, while talons yearn for throats. Logan Pierce and Kin Tatum Blake slithered sub-level black markets, tips seeping from scorched wire huts reeking panic and fry boards. Jordan Hayes' brain chips hummed Mason's cranium, biofuzz rewriting prints, tone grinder coarsening his Oregon twang to vendor growl. Hybrid pits yawned next door, mongrels shredding show under frenzied mobs, gore mud sands slurping lattice spark and fox rage equal. Jax, rewritten as sales droid Rust, 9. Trundled stall front, optic beaming pitch at circling wardens. Prime Fox batch, top-tier mold for your dust mop dynasty. Coat, zaps backward stroke. Refund if there's no shed show. Warden Thaler towered, quilling twitching mistrust. Arena validates stock. Mason's innards chilled. Orb raid tonight, hit bizarre safes for Genesis dataspheres. Kinsense tapped Logan's primed. Champion breeds, he lied slickly. Behold performance. Jax lost covert jolt. Booth projections auctionmaniad. Warden's bid rushing avaricious. Kin's stratagem fired. Mason buyer ranted, top that fur tramp, kindling melee storm. Logan tumbled gloom, Tatum dart picking, Jordan net jamming. Havoc bloomed, kennels rupturing, mongrels cage smashing, bolts dome scorching. Safe ducks twisted weightless, Harper Talone popping cryo doors. Kill spheres within, Lord death nets. Warden swamped. Mason pulse blade unsheathed secret. Logan duct mirroring surgical. HFY current guardless carving, silent accord. Tatum tail secured, gun crisp. Sphere grab securing. Harper's veil sputtered snatch core. Vixen ears, auburn peaking. Thalavox boomed. Canine scum. Exterminate. Mason barrier leapt. Pulse fencing stun pikes. Gaze scorching Harper's dread. Talons or knuckles? Your mind timeless. He swore hushed. Biennial bunctress powering pledge beastly amid uproar shouts. Jack's channel mocked. Earlass blue cover. Exterminate? Kindly flash beast OS first finfools. Buzzar blazes roared. Liberated mongrels pen incinerating. Flare chems flowering. Jordan snatched mongrel cub boot trample. Chips liquefying pike bursts, evac shrouding. Scatter, cub secured. Offering landed, Jordan toppled fizzing, cub gripped firm, blaze luring ideal. Jordan, Logan Kinrath pumping Mason's blood. All, Tatum tugged him, spheres knuckled. They carve market blaze, Harper Talone trailing. Mason side kissing her nape rebel. Starfong hold agape bizarre hell center, Jack's dock frying. Belt up, Pax, warps warbling shanty. Propulsors howled loose, tumults dwindling gale bits as edge voids gulped. Bridge spheres decoded, Lord Warwebs unfolding. Navy gatherings, annihilation mills, seat worlds schemed pitiless. Harper snugged Mason side, lattice beat blending his. Bared, pursuers boundless. Logan dash slammed, Jordan's blip dead. Kin ledgers accrue. We bill stars. Jack's optic corkscrewed. Annihilation schemes? Love-making fodder for universe tomb trysts. Starfong blanketed gloom. Spheres overlord doing. Kin pendants crown craving. Blood hammered endworld fit. Helix cores citadels reactor spires lance the void like frozen lightning strikes. Warp lightning chaining kilometer shafts beneath a containment corona humming industrial apocalypse. Mason Riley and twin Logan Pierce jetted 0G up the primary lattice. Synced star pendants drawn plasma golden. Magboots grip cycling mirror rhythm up ozone slick struts as HFY twin synergy amplified. Shared instinct plotting overseer patrols pre-sensor chirp. Pendants war humming audible only to them. Reactor Nexus Crown Ward. Mason Vox taught pendant parrying lattice sting from drifting drone. Bluff Prime. Logan mirror grinned. Eyes identical inferno. Cascade crash faint. Spook their grid monkeys. Below, Harper Quinn led Riley Maddox's rogue fighter swarm. Razor ships weaving warp storms capstone gauntlets. Plasma lances gutting gun nests. Riley open hooped. Spire rats, airspace hours, carve quick. Jax Citadel PA from Starfang's orbital perch, hijacking alarms system-wide. All scaleheads evacuate spires. Humans brought fox-sized surprises. Think chew toys with plasma teeth. Citadel quaked panic guffaws. Overseers scrambling conduits. Twins ploy detonated. Mag boots cascaded mid-ascent. Free void tumbling theatrical. Baiting shield techs overexposed. Mason/Logan reverse grappled. Pendants whipping golden webs. Overloading generator hubs sync heartbeat. Shield sputtered golden death. Spire crest breaching wide. Vertical hunts erupted. Spire cores vomiting warp lightning and hunter pods. Mason lash parrying bolt cascades. Logan flank identical. 0G corkscrews weaving kill weave. Like Tau, cryo drifts. Logan barked, pennant pod coring swarm. Minus salvage bonus. Mason reposted, twin forewarned dodging unseen lance. Harper's fighter buzzed wing sync. Mason jet latching her flank. Muzzles crashing breath thief kiss through vac visors. Fox warmth, veins searing romantic wildfire. Soul shield engaged. She voxed husky, tail ghosting his boot. Ascend, unending. Tatum Blake rail sniped, asteroid perch distant. Cracks plucking techs surgical against gas giant silk. Climb clear, surge. Spire apex cracked. Genesis vault pulsing crystal nexus. Data orbs stasis dancing. Twins carved overseers clinical. HFY tide relentless. Riley's wing dove shield pull, drawing warp cascades. Her ship gulped direct plasma, shielding Starfang extract run. Flame spiral presumed reactor tomb. Riley. Harper Vox shredded. Extract survive. Riley's final defiance crackled. Jack's tail spun, laser labyrinth drone hell. Chassis pirouetting evasive. Witness Vulpine vortex. Slow coaches. My spins are too foxy for your hips. Orbs palmed. Overlord throne coordinates decrypting evac hot. Seat world vectors. Extinction forges mapped viciously. Purist navies mobilized scanner horizon blotting. Starfang fringe rendezvoused. Mason Harper cockpit cradling. Twin grief Riley hollowed. Logan console-fisted. She breached ours. Blood debt forever. Tatum docked, rifle silent. Trace gone. Riley thumbs graves though. Jack's optic winked. Void lost. My logs tally 53% Fox zombie romances. Bets open. Pendants war-chanted fierce. Orbs rebellion plotting. Kin blood-welded. Stakes galactic as purest darks star-strangled. Helix core citadels reactor spires stab void like ice lightning bolts. Warp chains snapping kilometer conduits under shield aura growling factory end. Mason Riley and Logan Pierce jet rows main grid weightless. Star pendants plasma gill drawn. Magsol's grip spinning twin cadence up vapor gloss struts as HFY double bond boosted. Joint hunch plotting warden rounds pre-alarm beep. Pendants battle drumming kin only. Generator peak overhead. Mason Vox tense. Pendant lattice prong blocking. Stratagem reg. Logan double snarled. Gazes match blaze. Flow crash mime. Frightened their wire keepers. Harper Quinn's rogue swarm sliced summit blockade below. Bladecraft threading warp gale's dome gauntlet. Plasma spears nest carving. Riley Maddox channel bellowed. Tower vermin skies ours / swift. Jax plugged Citadel broadcast from Starfang orbit high. Commandeering sirens network broad. Finfolk abandoned towers. Men hauled Vixen scale shocks. Picture playthings plasma fanged. Citadel trembled fright chuckles. Keepers pipe scrambling. Kin scheme burst. Magsols flowed mid-rise. Void spiral showy. Luring shield cruise bear. Mason/Logan grapple backlashed. Pendants golden throwing generator knots rhythm pulse. Shields gilt crumpled. Summit splitting. Core chases detonated. Spire innards spewing warp thunder and pursued eggs. Mason lash blocking bolt deluges. Logan side twin. Weightless spirals kill braiding. Tau frost drags. Logan howled. Pendant egg swarm gutting. Loot free. Mason parried. Double pruing evading blind spear. Harper's craft wing paired jet hook. Mason muzzle clash breath rob kiss vac pain. Vixen heat romantic vein storm. Spirit barriers set. Vox throaty, tail boot phantoming. Climb boundless. Tatum Blake rail picked, rock thrown far. Snaps cropping text, exact gas colossus weave. Rise free thrust. Summit pierced. Genesis cache, crystal hub. Inforbs stasis twirling. Kin overseer clinic sliced. HFY surge unceasing. Riley's flock plunged barrier dive, drawing warp deluges. Her vessel swallowed straight plasma, Starfung pull shield. Blaze coil presumed furnace crypt. Riley, Harper Vox ripped. Pull endure. Riley's ultimate rebel spat. Jack's tail world, laser inferno pod abyss, frame twizzle dodging. See Vixen cyclones, plotters, my twirls are too sly for your hips. Orb scooped, Lord Seat vectors decoding, pull blistering. Throne paths, wipe forges tray savage. Purest fleets, scanner edge smothered. Starfong edge met. Mason Harper cockpit nestled, double sorrow Riley vacant. Logan panel pounded. Her gap hours. Vain pledge, eternal. Tatum birth gun muted. Signal nil. Riley mocks tombs. Jack's optic flirt. Space dead. Logs count 54% Vixen undead tails. Pools running. Pendants battle sang wild. Orbs revolt sketching. Bloodkin fused. Perils cosmic as purest blacks, star throttled. Helix core, Citadel's reactor spires pierce the black like glacial thunderbolts. Warp chains crackling along kilometer-long conduits beneath a shield corona, snarling factory doom. Mason Riley and Logan Pierce jet-propelled up the central grid in 0G. Star pendants unsheathed and plasma-gilded. Mag boots grip-flipping in perfect twin rhythm across vapor-slick struts as HFY double bonds surged. Shared instinct mapping Warden patrols pre-alarm ping. Pendants battle thrumming, kin exclusive. Power hub summit bound. Mason Vox taut, pendant deflecting lattice prong. Gambit locked. Logan double snarled. Eyes matched wildfire. Flow fail pantomime. Terrify their circuit jocks. Harper Quinn's outlaw flock carved apex blockade below. Edge fighters threading warp gusts dome bulwark. Plasma javelins nest eviscerating. Riley Maddox channel barked. Pinnacle scum. Heaven's ours. Gash rapid. Jax plugged the Citadel announcement from Starfong high orbit. Seizing sirens network vast. Scale squads desert pinnacles. Humans packed Vixen jumbo jolts. Imagine toys, Fong plasmid. Citadel shuddered panic gales, tenders tube scrambling. Double ploy exploded, magsols flowed mid-climb, void whirl histrionic, tempting shield crews naked. Mason/Logan grapple reverse thrashed, pendants golden lashing, generator cores rhythm heart, shields gilt shattered, apex splitting broad. Core hunts ignited, spire guts, disgorging warp storm, and chase capsules. Mason bolt blocking deluge lashes. Logan edge twin, weightless helixes kill threading. Tau ice trails. Logan bayed, pendant capsule swarm disemboweling. Payout missing. Mason countered, double foresight blind javelin dodging. Harper's vessel wing hitched jet clasp. Mason muzzle smash breath bandit kiss vac shield. Vixen fervor romantic vein blaze. Essence guard active. Vox throaty, tail boot specter. Rise limitless. Tatum Blake rail plucked asteroid stand far. Cracks nipping techs, surgical gas titan thread. Sir open, burst. Apex breached. Genesis trove, crystal nexus. Data orbs, stasis spinning. Double overseer surgical carved. HFY, flood, unstoppable. Riley's pack barrier plummeted. Hauling warp deluges. Her craft gulped direct plasma, Starfong yank shield, blaze helix presumed furnace vault. Riley, Harper Vox torn. Yank persist. Riley supreme, defiance hissed. Jack's tail corkscrewed, laser abyss capsule hell, chassis whirl evasive. View Vixen maelstrom, dawdlers, my spirals are too cunning for your hips. Orb snatched, Lord throne paths, decoding, evac scalding. Seat world courses, erasure forges trace brutal. Purest armadas, scanner rim clogged. Starfong rim converged, Mason Harper cockpit cuddled, double morning Riley emptied. Logan console cracked. Her slot is ours. Blood sworn perpetual. Tatum anchored the rifle still. Ping null. Riley scorns sepulchers. Jack's optic tease. Void mist. Archives tally 55% Vixen revenue yarns. Wagers live. Pendants war surge savage. Orbs rebellion drafting. Blood double welded. Hazards galactic as purest void stargagged. Zareth 4's fringe colony canyons baked under binary violet suns. Dust devils swirling through lava tube bunkers where Mason Riley drilled fox hybrid insurgents with star pendant rites. Golden plasma arcs clashing lattice claws in ritual dances that echoed ancient Voss packs. 5 years melted in undercover grit. Supply ambushes, funding arsenals. Starfang retrofitted as rebellion spearhead, while Harper Quinn cradled their newborn lattice kick Kairos. His tiny fox ears twitching her rhythm during cave cradles that swelled family heart beyond war's grind. Mason knelt by the bundle, rough palm engulfing Kairos' paw, murmuring, void shatter for Bloodfang, little prowler. Logan Pierce wooed Avery Reese in her med cavern, neural weaves glowing as she sutured his latest gash. You court via ion burns? She teased, needle flying deft. Logan tugged her close, muzzle brushing ear. Best wounds lead to you. Romance flickered quiet against insurgent drums. Human spark thawing her circuit soul. Jax ringed cavern pyres with synthetics. Chassis swarmed eager prism limbs. Insurgents, mantra time. Foxes win by falling into glory. Exhibit. Mason tripped over Kit Toy. Uncovered Overlord Patrol cipher. Klutz enlightenment. Laughter vented steam bursts. Young synthetic queried. Intentional tumble. Tumble defines intent. Jack's optic sparked. I Klutz drilled daily for science. Dusk ambush flared. Helix convoy rumbling canyon ridge. Bulk haulers farting fusion exhaust under drone escort. Twins perch scarp top. Pendants twin thrum. Mercy spoof. Mason clicked. Logan mirror nodded sly. Fake amnesty. Ignite their uprising. HFY double ruse dropped. Voxhack mimic convoy lord pleading safe harbor docking. Escorts bunching wary. Insurgents dust ghouls rampaged holds. Fox hybrids chlorampaging as twin pendant led. Golden arcs parting plating foil thin. Logan mock yielded lead bulk. Mason deton flank. Cruz butchered wardens mid parley. Plasma inward chain revolt. Harper's visions seized mid plunder. Fox ears flaring prophetic. Traitor roots twisting Jordan's path. Pendant turning kin against. Saboteurs rooted. She choked. Kairos clutched fiercely. Romance strained. Mason yanked from melee. Pledges outlast sights Vixen. Visions falter. Jordan Hayes staggered cavern dawn battered from abyss missions. Chrome limbs whirring trauma scrolls. Reuniting kin in Sabrock clasps. Lord Cull's fissured regimes, he rasped. Rebellion's chain galaxy. Overlord broadcasts, system-spanning, thundered hybrid culls. Dense, glassed, insurgents plague-marked. Starfang speared, Forge World Krellis. Pendants upgraded Hollow Fox legions. Phantom packs dust phantoming. HFY illusions soaking purest barges while saboteurs reactor gutted precise. Mason's pendant ghosted thousand vixens. Logan's sink flawless. Forges imploded phantom clawed. Jax slagged amid. Lasers festive popping. Hollow Fox feast. Purists unwrapped claw candies. Stakes peaked vein hot. Purists unleashed Armageddon arms. Space folders nodding kill zones. Navy signals erasing rebel footholds. Harper Kairos sheltered as Starfang warp lurched. Visions blackening. Betrayal route. Fong Lock-in. Mason muzzle crushed hers defiant. Twin pendants defiance surging. Rebellion thundered alive. Armageddon shadows extinction perched. Zareth 4's canyons shimmered under violet binary glare. Lava tube forges ringing with star pendant clashes as Mason Riley led Fox hybrid rebels through rites. Golden plasma weaving lattice talons and dances echoing lost Voss oaths. 5 years dissolved in hidden outposts. Convoy hits bankrolling weapons. Starfang reborn as Revolt Vanguard while Harper Quinn rocked their lattice kick Kairos. His fox ears flickering her cadence in cavern hush swelling family beyond battleware. Mason's scarred hand dwarfed Kairos' paw, vowing softly, Cosmos cracks for Fong blood cub hunter. Logan Pierce courted Avery Reese amid med glows, her implants stitching his wound. Woo through plasma kisses, she jabbed thread dancing. Logan waist pulled close. Scar's route to you. Romance glowed soft over rebel chants, human fire melting her wires. Jax circled fire pits with synthetics, frame mobbed prism arms. Repeat. Fox's triumph via cosmic stumbles. Mason boot snagged kit blanket, Overlord Frex spilled, bumble wisdom. Steam guffaws burst. Synthetic kit probed. Calculated fall? Fall calculates. Jax optic flashed. I stumble sim nightly. Twilight raid ignited. Helix convoy canyon lip, thundering fusion stench under drone screens. Twins ridge-hunched pendants humming. Is amnesty fake? Mason signaled. Logan, sly double nodded. True spoof, spark mutiny. HFY twin dropped. Calm forgery mimicked captain begging, harbor truce. Escorts clumping, cautious. Rebels dust wraiths, ramp stormed. Hybrids tell lone hold breaching as twins pendant charged. Golden fans shredding armor paper frail. Logan faint surrendered bulk lead. Mason boom side. Cruz knifed wardens mid-hail. Plasma self-turning revolt wave. Harper vision gripped plunder mid. Ears prophetic flaring. Jordan traitor shade. Pendant kin backstabbing. Planted fangs. She wheezed. Kairos clutched. Romance tested. Mason melee ripped. Swears beat visions mate. Sights waver. Jordan Hayes dawn stump spy twisted. Alloy limbs trauma whirring. Kin colliding tear steel. Cull's throne shattered. Overlord Vox galaxy blared hybrid slaughters. Warrens vaporized. Rebels toxin tagged. Starfong knifed Krella's forge world. Pendant Holofox upgraded. Ghost packs dust haunting purest fire, while infiltrators core mind exact. Mason's relic phantomed myriad vixens. Logan's match seamless. Forge's phantom fanged. Jack's lasered slag. Phantom Vulpine buffet. Purist claw gifted. Armageddon peaked blood scorch. Purist space nodders reality trapped fleets. Harper Kairos guarded Starfong warp jerk. Sights dire. Stabs near. Blood clasp. Mason defiance muzzled. Pendants rebel surging. Revolt roared. Armageddon extinction teetered. Zareth 4's violet binary suns scorched canyon walls. Lava tube bunkers echoing with star pendant strikes as Mason Riley trained Fox hybrid rebels. Golden plasma arcs tangling lattice claws in rituals recalling forgotten Voss bonds. 5 years vanished in secret colonies. Ambush spoils arming fleets. Starfong reborn as insurgency flagship, while Harper Quinn cradled their lattice kit Kairos. His tiny vixen ears pulsing her rhythm in cave hush that forged family unbreakable beyond combat grind. Mason engulfed Kairos' paw with a scarred grip, whispering, stars fracture for Fongkin, we stalk her. Logan Pierce romanced Avery Reese amid med cavern lights. Her neural patches glowing as she mended his gash. Flirt through fusion scars, she quipped, suture swift. Logan drew her waist close. Wounds chart to you. Romance kindled gentle against rebel rhythms. Human warmth dissolving her circuits. Jax swarmed fire pits with synthetics. Chassis ringed prism limbs eager. Chant. Foxes prevail via stellar spills. Mason stumbled kit rag. Overlord signals leaked. Oh, oracle. Vapor laughs erupted. Synthetic youth asked, stage trip? Trip stages, Jack's optic glinted. I pratfall daily research. Dusk ambush blazed. Helix convoy ridge thundering fusion fumes under drone veils. Twins scarp crouched pendants thrumming. Truce forgery? Mason signaled. Logan's sly twin nodded. Sanctuary sham. Fire revolt. HFY pair ploy launched. Vox spoof mimic captain pleading safe passage dock. Escorts clustering wary. Rebels dust phantoms ramp raged. Hybrids talon decking as twins pendants surged. Golden whirls, shredding hulls, tissue fragile. Logan mock bowed bulk front. Mason blast flank. Cruz gutted keepers mid-greet. Plasma inward revolt chain. Harper vision clutched loot mid. Ears doom flaring. Jordan shadow saboteur. Pendant blood backlashing. Traitors burrowed. She gasped Kairos grip tight. Romance tested. Mason fray torn. Odes Trump visions vixen. Glimpses flicker. Jordan Hayes dawn hobbled spy maimed. Metal limbs trauma humming. Family crashing, tear iron. Slaughter's regime cracked. Overlord broadcasts cosmos-wide boomed hybrid genocides. Lairs scorched, rebels blight branded. Starfong launched Krellis Forge World. Pendant's Hollow Fox evolved. Spectral hordes dust ghosting pure salvos while saboteurs reactor carve precisely. Mason's relic spectered 1,000 kitsoons. Logan's sync perfect, Forge's spectral slaughtered. Jack's laser debris. Ghost Fox banquet, purist Talon treats. Doomsday peaked artery fierce. Purist reality weavers space-looped kill pits. Navy traces rebel fronts nulling. Harper Caro shielded, Starfong warp stagger, visions darkening. Knives root ward. Kin grip. Mason passion muzzled defiant. Twin relics rebellion surging. Uprising thundered. Doomsday extinction balanced. Krellis Forge World's orbital smelters belched plasma rivers into void. Kilometer-wide ferro-lava blooms, cooling into battleship hulls under hammer-drone barges that shook the platform lattice like seismic tantrums. Insurgents ghosted through defense nets in shadow drones. Fox hybrids leaping gantry webs as star pendants ignited rebel vibro claws. Golden arcs chaining from relic to Talon. Superheating conveyor spines and chain reaction blooms that vaporized dreadnought cradles amid screeching alloy screams. Mason Riley vaulted a slag heap barricade. Plasma rifle barking blue lances while Harper Quinn's lattice tail lashed a purist drone midair, her pendant pulsing sync with its vector micro shields deflecting molten splatter. Catwalk clear. Floodgates 200 meters starboard. Mason voxed, boots mag clamping a buckled beam as zero-G sprays turned gravity fickle, up becoming down in the inferno swirl. Twin Logan Pierce mirrored from the opposite flank, his own pendant humming harmonic boost that let their shared instincts predict overseer patrols. Left flank faint now. Real thrust high vent. Copy, bro. Your divorce papers ready when we frag this scrapyard. Logan's taunt vox hijacked Purist channels mid-leap. Deserter legions glitching to rebel frex as his human hack with spoofed loyalty progs with meme virus overlays. Fox emojis amid kill orders. Finley Holt crouched in a gutted turbine cowling. Relic auger slates, flickering cipher blooms that decoded pendant harmonics. Boosting twin powers from instinct sync to precog lattice. Visions of drone swarms flickering 10 seconds early. Augers locked. Your pendants just went quantum. Logan, evade port now. A seeker drone kamikazed exactly where his head had been. Harper's tail snapped, pulping it into shrapnel confetti. Finley grinned through grease-smeared cheeks, her farm girl grit shining. Humans don't guess, we cheat physics. Jax the cyborg skidded across a coolant grate. Optic feeds splicing purist mainframes as his chassis vented ozone tang. Join the furball revolt, scrap heaps, or I'll reprogram your toasters to make existential toast. His hack flipped a welder's swarm mid-stitch, robotic arms turning on purist handlers with ironic precision, hammering overseers into bulkhead pancakes while broadcasting surrender memes GalaxyNet. Mason laughed mid-roll, dodging a Pharaoh spear lob from a collapsing derrick. Jax, your stand-up's lethal. Ever consider opening for alien karaoke? Zero-G catwalk races turned slaughterhouse ballet. Rebels surfing molten floods on debris shields as Purist counterbatteries hosed the gantry's crimson. Harper crash-tackled Mason behind a buckled stanchion, her vixen eyes fierce amid the roar, lattice fur singed but grip iron. Vowed forever in those canyons, Forge remembers. Their lips crashed defiant, romance igniting hotter than the vats, her pendant weaving his in blood oath pulse that armored their sink against the chaos. Family heart steeled grit. No empire broke what Star Relics bound. Logan flip-vaulted a railing, vibro claws rending a purist squad as his taunt vox escalated. Legions, your overlords brew bad tea. Defect to the mammals with better playlists. Half the line fractured. Fox hybrids rallying deserters into wedge formations that carved forge-hard access. Riley cyborg, presumed void-slagged weeks back, staggered from a service duct, chassis sparking but core alive. Miracle reboot courtesy of Pendant Ghost Code. Miss me bags? Void's got a lousy reception. Hugs traded amid laser crossfire. Twin HFY powers peaking as Riley's feeds merged Logan's, bluffing Phantom Legions to draw purest heavies into kill zones. Sacrifice shadowed. Avery plasma crouched over Kit's in a vent nest, her guardian barrage shielding tiny lattice ears from shrapnel hail. Go forge theirs, keep ours breathing. A Seeker Bloom forced her dive, Pendant flaring defiant as she bought the breach seconds with body block grit. Mason's gut twisted. Family first. Always, but the pact propelled. Fringe worlds linking Vox chains, rebel coalitions pledging fleets as Pendant's throne plotted coreward. Bigger stakes detonated. Purest Armageddon engines spooled beneath the platform core, reality Ren signatures, throbbing system death vows. Finley clutched her slate, eyes wide. Seat world breach imminent, their last stroke. Jax strutted fresh slag, lasers popping like fireworks. Unionized the welders. Now they're striking back. Pendant's assault chanted unity, family blood remade unbreakable. Armageddon engines ticking extinction as Starfong throne charge final. Krellis Forge World's orbital forges roared plasma tsunamis into the black. Battleship skeletons glowing cherry red under drone hammer symphonies that rattled girders like war drums. Rebel shadow runners pierced shield nets. Fox hybrids bounding crane webs as star pendants supercharged Talon strikes. Golden lightning chaining relic to claw, flash-melting dreadnought frames in synchronized blasts that lit the void like stellar tantrums. Mason Riley slid under a coolant burst, rifles spitting cobalt fury, while Harper's lattice tail impaled a sentry drone, her pendant meshing his to spawn deflection fields that turned slag rain harmless. Main breach, flood valves 150 starboard. Mason barked, mag boots skating 0G chaos where gravity flipped wild. Logan Pierce ghosted parallel, pendants amping their twin radar to foresee patrol dives. Faint low, punch arch vent. Gotcha! Divorce finalized post-scrapfest? Logan's Vox hack spoofed enemy comms with glitch art, dancing foxes amid death feeds, splintering purist ranks into rebel converts. Finley Holt huddled in a ventedness cell, auger crystals blooming data veins that unlocked pendant overdrive, twin senses evolving to future glimpses, drone packs previewed 8 seconds ahead. Sync live, Logan juke right, a missile grazed vacuum where he'd stood. Harper's whip crack atomized it. Finley flashed a canyon-tough smile. Humans rewrite rules mid-game. Jax cyborg surfed a debris wave, neural spikes jacking forge nets. Fur rebels or rust eternity. Pick fast, clankers. His code flip turned loader bots traitorous, crushing overseers under cargo avalanches while piping defection Diddy's PlanetNet. Mason dodged a beam trap, grinning. Jax, your comedy kills. Try space roast next? Catwalk duels became fluid carnage. Squads hydroplaning lava falls on hull shards as purest railguns scythed red havoc. Harper pinned, Mason to a spar. Vixen gaze molten through haze, fur charred yet fierce. Canyons sealed us eternal. Fire just tempers. Their kiss defied apocalypse. Pendants oath twining to shields sink unbreakable. Love forged armor empires couldn't dent. Logan somersaulted girders, claws vivisecting enforcers as Vox blitz peaked. Bosses serve sludge, jump ship for Fong jams. Mutinies snowballed, Vixens welding turncoats into spearheads gutting factory cores. Riley cyborg lurched from great shadows, frame fizzing alive via relic backdoors. Vacuum parties suck, back for seconds. Fist bumps traded under fire. Riley scans, fusing Logans to fake horde signals, baiting elites into grinder traps. Shadow loomed. Avery lost fire blanketed Kits in piped foxholes, her stand repelling blast waves. Finish it. Minehold flanked. Pendant supernova bought her time. Maternal fury staving horde. Mason's heart clenched. Kin paramount. But Alliance Vox links bloomed fringe-wide, Navy's oath-bound as relics Throne mapped doom. Cataclysm brewed. Armageddon cores word platform deep. Warp tears promising system suicide. Finley grip pad pale. Throne world jump. Endgame spike. Jack's pranced embers. Welders walked out permanently. Relics rallied war songs. Blood family invincible. Doomsday clocks extinction bound as Starfong prepped Throne Storm. Throne World's obsidian spire pierced the planet's acid shroud like a monolith claw. Vault antechamber pulsing with crystal sentries that refracted warp light into blinding prisms. Each facet a screaming ward against intruders. Twin pendants burned hot against Mason Riley and Logan Pierce's chests as they cracked the outer seal. Golden harmonics shattering lattice locks in synchronized fury. Fox hybrids swarming the breach, with lattice claws carving through guardian shards that exploded into sonic glass storms. Harper Quinn flanked Mason, her ancestral channels awakening through the relic. Vixen lineage whispering battle maps of forgotten Voss queens, lacing their romance vow with spectral fire that made his pulse thunder and sink. This spire remembers our blood. Fight like kin eternal. She breathed. Lattice tail coiling his wrist possessive amid the crystal cacophony. Emerson Vale ghosted the shadows. Warp aids cloaking Finley Holt's infiltration run. Reality folds bending sentry scans as she sprinted service conduits. Relic pad blooming overlay hacks that exposed vault pressure points. Twins, your pendants are vault keys now. Overload the Nexus crystal on my mark. Finley's voice crackled vox tight. Her decode unveiling Overlord patrol rhythms. Left crystal flank dormant. Right surge primed. Mason nodded, human grit gleaming. We don't break doors. We convince them to suicide. Jack's cyborg phased through a grate. Optic arrays trolling sentry AIs with junk code psyops. Logic circuits fried. Time for the Fox Chaos 2.0 update. You glitch puppies. His intrusion flipped a crystal guardian mid-lunge, making it pirouette into its own beam trap, shattering in a fireworks of bad math. Logan snorted mid-dodge. Jax, your weaponized dad humor. Patent that before purists steal it. The cyborg's chassis whirred smugly. Royalty checks in rebellion script. Boss phases erupted on the throne platform. Overlord avatars materializing as towering warp wraiths. Claws rending air with reality tears that sucked rebels into micro-singularities. Twins feigned shatter, pendants dimming to bait the surge. Mason and Logan staggered dramatic. Overloaded, relics sparking feeble as HFY Theater drew the Overlord Alpha into kill range. Shared twin instincts peaked. Pendant lattice predicting wraith lunges 3 beats early. Then they unleashed. Synchronized pulse waves that inverted the avatar's warp field, folding it into its own event horizon with a thunderclap implosion. Bait and switch, Overlord Edition. Logan grinned, fist-bumping Mason as Fox hybrids poured the gap. Harper crash-blocked a crystal backlash, ancestral visions flooding. Voss queens toppling spires with love-forged fury. She yanked Mason from a shard storm. Lips fierce on his amid the maelstrom. Vowed in forge fire, our heart outburns their darkness. Romance armored them, pendants oath binding against the tide, family pulse drowning empire rage. Human cleverness turned wraiths, strength recursive. Overloads chaining through the network like viral dominoes. Morgan cradled her wounded flank in an alcove. Lost fire stitching air as she shielded a kit cluster from ricochet hell. Blood slicer grip, but maternal snarl held. Vault's yours. My line ends here if needed. Pendant flared guardian gold, buying breach seconds with desperate volleys. Mason's chest ached, sister blood unbreakable, but the vault yawned, exposing Genesis' heart. A throbbing core shard, pulsing creation code, doomsday tripwires glittering activation. Purist hordes converged orbital, desperate shard grab, fleets shredding Atmo in victory or doom descent. Dreadnoughts carpet bombing spire flanks while drop pods rained like apocalyptic hail. Jack's hacked platform guns. Incoming scrap deluge. My targeting suite says pray. Finley decoded final. Shard awakens, purest in-game or a Genesis? Twins clutched relics. Fox Fury twin forged. Genesis heart doomsday tripped as Overlord remnants victory lunged final desperation. Throne World's obsidian spire clawed through acid veils, vault antechamber flaring crystal sentries that splintered warp glow into razor prisms. Each pane a howling barrier, shredding intruders. Twin pendants scorched Mason Riley and Logan Pierce's skin as they breached the seal. Golden resonances pulverizing gridlocks in dual rage. Fox hybrids flooding with lattice talons grinding guardians into sonic blizzards. Harper Quinn pressed Mason's side. Ancestral voices surging via relic. Voss Empresses mapping siege paths, threading their love oath with phantom flames that synced heartbeats amid shard screech. Spire knows our line. Battle as eternal mates, she growled, tail locking his arm fiercely through a prism storm. Emerson Vale warp shadows for Finley Holt's duck dash. Reality bends fooling scans as her pad unveiled vault weak spots. Pendants equals master keys. Nexus overload incoming. Finley's crack traced sentry waves. Port crystals slack, starboard primed. Mason's eyes lit human sharp. Doors don't yield. They self-destruct on cue. Jack's phase vents. Optics pranking AI wards with trash data bombs. Runtime ended. Fox Anarchy OS loading, you binary mutts. His spike turned a crystal stalker into a spin cycle suicide, bursting in glitch flares. Logan evaded shards. Jax, your armed stand-up. Trademark before copycats. Chassis hummed cocky. Revolt currency pays dividends. Overlord phases detonated throne deck. Warp phantoms towering with void rifts vacuuming rebels into pinpricks. Twins stage collapse. Relics flickering weak to lure alpha charge. Pendants forecasting strikes 4 pulses ahead via HFY link. Then counterblast. Dual waves flipping phantom gravity, imploding the prime into singularity crunch. Trap sprung, tyrant style. Logan smirked, knuckles clacking Masons as Vixens stormed the cleft. Harper body slammed a prism volley. Queen visions blazing. Empresses crumbling towers via passion steel. She hauled Mason from debris cyclone, mouth claiming his through inferno. Forge sealed us, our fire devours night. Love shielded core, relics vow fusing versus onslaught. Kin rhythm, smothering dominion wrath. Human with recurs for power. Cascades frying grid-wide. Morgan clutched gas-shadowed. Lost bursts veiling kits from bounce hell. Crimson soaked hold, but damn mother glare stood. Cores open, my watch buys it. Relic blazed protector aura, granting push time via fury sprays. Mason's core wrenched. Blood sibs eternal. But Vault gaped Genesis core. Throbbing origin gem blinking Armageddon triggers. Purest armadas dove Otmo. Shard snatch desperados glassing spire edges while pods hammered doom showers. Jack's jack turrets. Trash tsunami ETA, my all goes vote duck. Finley cracked the encode. Gem stirs. Foe apocalypse or birthright. Twins gripped artifacts. Vixen rage doubled. Origin core kill switched as Overlord scraps doom grabbed frantic. Throne World obsidian spire stabbed acid mists. Vault foyer blazing crystal watchers that diced warp beams into dagger rainbows. Every plane a shrieking shield mulching foes. Twin relics seared Mason Riley and Logan Pierce's flesh as they split the hatch. Aureate vibes demolishing matrix bolts in paired wrath. Fox hybrids surging with grid fangs milling sentinels into audio hurricanes. Harper Quinn glued to Mason. Lineage echoes roaring through artifacts. Voss rulers charting assault routes. Weaving their bond pledge with ghost pyres that matched throbs amid facet howl. Tower senses our vein. War as a timeless pair, she snarled, tail vice gripping his forearm through lens gale. Emerson Vale folded dims for Finley Holt's pipe sprint. Space twists, dodging detectors as her slate revealed chamber soft spots. Relics equals Vault Lords. Hub surge on go. Finley's parse mapped watcher pulses. Flank Crystal's idol, upper rush set. Mason's gaze sparked mortal keen. Hatches don't crack, they beg oblivion. Jack's vent slid, Lince's mocking AI barriers with garbage bit blitzes. Code-based toast, Volpine riot firmware booting, you digit drudges. His jab spun a crystal hunter to ballet blunder, popping in air sparks. Logan's sidestepped splinters. Jack's lethal lounge act, copyright pre-piracy. Frame purred vein. Insurgency bucks compound interest. Tyrant rounds burst crown stage. Void specters looming with abyss gaps, inhaling fighters into specs. Twins mimed rupture. Artifacts guttering dim to hook lead rush. Relics divining swipes 5 ticks prior through mortal mesh. Then riposte. Paired surges warping specter mass, crushing apex to void snap. Hook set, despot deluxe. Logan leered, fist cracking Masons as Vixens flooded the breach. Harper tanked a lens barrage, ruler sights igniting. Sovereigns leveling peaks through desire alloy. She dragged Mason from a scrap vortex, lips seizing him via blaze. Forge locked us. Our blaze eats the eclipse. Passion-cased essence. Artifacts pledge melding against flood. Clanbeat quenching realmire. Mortal smarts looped enemy might. Chain blast scorching net broad. Morgan gripped slash gloom. Beam walls cloaking cub packs from rebound inferno. Scarlet drenched clasp, yet sire snarl endured. Nucleus free. My guard caches it. Artifact ignited Warden Halo, trading advanced seconds through rage gusts. Mason's soul nodded, fleshkin forever, but chamber yawned origin pulse. Quivering source jewel flashing extinction latches. Realm fleets plummeted sky. Gem heist maniacs scorching spire rims as capsules beat ruined barges. Jack sees batteries. Junk flood inbound. My math screams bail. Finley pierced the last glyph. Jewel rouses. Their ruin or our dawn. Twins seized tokens. Vixen ire redoubled. Source pulse death toggled as tyrant leaves doom snatched wild. Rebel havens nestled in epsilon drifts, asteroid warrens. Makeshift campfires crackling synthetic blue amid recycled air recyclers humming lullabies to exhausted fox hybrids curled in lattice nests. Shattered pendants lay scattered on a fusion altar, golden shards pulsing faint as Mason Riley and Logan Pierce knelt opposite, twin hands weaving repairites. HFY campfire yarns spinning morale from embers. Back on Terra, Pops taught US. Break a tool. Make it legend. Mason started, voice gravel warm. Logan leaned in, eyes twinkling. Yeah, like that time we hotwired the family hauler, drove it into orbit in spite. Laughter rippled through Kit's ears. Human tales rekindling rebel spirits as pendants began mending. Cracks sealing with celestial solder that scented ozone and victory. Harper Quinn traced a shard's edge, ancestral visions flooding. Voss Raiders ghosting purest depots, weak points glowing raid maps in her mind's eye. She slid beside Mason, lattice tail brushing his thigh intimate, romance deepening like wine aged in starfire. These visions give us paths. Your grit lights them true. Their fingers laced over the altar, shared pulse sinking pendant glow, family heart binding wounds deeper than alloy. Mason pulled her close under the starlit dome, lips grazing her ear. Every raid's our vow renewed. No empire dims what we kindle. Emotional beats swelled. Kits watched wide-eyed, learning love outlasted lasers. Jack's cyborg juggled glowing sprogs on his chassis knee, optic winks firing. Pendants shimmering fox-dial cause relics moonlight as disco balls. Purists prefer fluorescent despair. Tiny lattice claws batted his fingers, giggles echoing as he projected hollow puppets. Dancing welderbots unionizing mid-cha-cha. Harper smirked. Jax, your glitch parenting gold. Sign those sprogs for Comedy Core. The cyborg's vents puffed steam smug. Gig economy starts young. My residuals fund the fleet. Humor relief cut tension. Human wit turning scrap into sparkle. Supply traps flipped epic. Logan meme vox purist convoys with viral psyops. Convoy captains glitching to rebel anthems overlaid on their own kill feeds. Trucks auto-routing to Haven docks as drivers walked out mid-haul. Logistics revolt achieved. Cargo's ours, dignity theirs, Logan Vox triumphant. Twin HFY powers predicting convoy box via pendant intuition, baiting fat haulers into flip traps without firing a shot. Rebels swarmed the windfall. Cryo rations, plasma cells, even luxuries like Real coffee brewing, camps in heaven. Tatum charged a core breach alone. Lost rifle blazing to shield the altar rights from purist saboteurs tunneling asteroid flanks. Rights complete, fall back without me. Her form silhouetted against plasma glare, body dropping as overload backlash claimed her, sacrificing buying sacred seconds for pendant reforging. Mason's jaw clenched, family ledger blood-marked, but kin rallied fierce. Fox hybrids etching Tatum's name into relic matrices, pendants blazing renewed with her echo strength. Counterstrikes launched GalaxyNet. Fringe fleets hitting purist holds, supply lines choking under rebel knives. Starlit vows peaked romance under drift canopy, Mason drawing Harper to a viewport overlooking nebula veils. From freighter scraps to throne breakers, our spark endures. Her vixen gaze molten, Voss blood plus human fire equals unstoppable dawn. Lips met slow, pendants harmonizing passion's thrum, deepening bonds that armored souls against war's grind. Twin powers peaked too, Logan syncing Mason's raid visions, plotting purist weak chains with chessmaster precision. War swelled monstrously. Overlord reality benders deployed from core voids, warp spires twisting Haven asteroids into pretzel geometries, space folding to crush rebels mid-repair. Jax scanned inbound. Physics tantrum incoming. My chassis votes evasion. Harper's visions spiked dire. Benders rewrite reality. Our counter next? Reforged pendants roared kin unity. Rebel spirits unbreakable. Reality benders warping doom as counterstrikes teetered the galaxy's edge. Epsilon drifts asteroid warrens cradled rebel camps. Blue synth fires snapping amid air scrubbers crooning to dozing fox hybrids and fur piles. Fractured pendants gleamed on a plasma shrine. Faint gold throbs as Mason Riley and Logan Pierce circled opposite, twin palms guiding men's ceremonies. HFY fireside sagas fueling hope from ash. Terra Dad said, "Snap gear, birth myth." Mason rumbled cozily. Logan grinned slyly. Like joyriding grandma's rig, Moon crashed on principle. Kit giggles bubbled. Mortal myths mending relics with star weld that wafted triumph ozone. Harper Quinn fingered a fracture. Voss ghosts surging. Raider ghosts haunting faux caches, strike grids lighting mine paths. She nestled Mason's side, tail stroking leg tender, love ripening star vintage. Ghost maps ours. Your steel ignites them. Fingers twined shrine ward. Shared beat flaring pendant light. Clan core healing alloy deep. Mason tugger near dome stars, breathing hot on neck. Raids rewrite oaths. None quench us. Kits stared rapt, absorbing passion, trumped plasma. Jack's chassis bounce sprogs, lens twinkles popping. Relic's fox glow cause artifacts catwalk fashion, pure stuck with drab diodes. Paulitz swiped his digits, chortles ringing as hollow clowns staged bot strikes. Picketing pistons tango twisting. Harper quipped, Jax, rogue nanny platinum, enroll cubs in quip core. Vince chuffed proud, toddler tours bankroll blockades. With slice stress, mortal mirth minting junk joy. Supply ambushes aced. Logan's meme broadcast zapped purist haulers. Skipper screens jamming rebel riffs over slaughter cams. Rigs rerouting haven bound as crews bail cargo rich. Hull hijack sealed. Goods gained. Guts freed. Logan crowed. Twin mortal magic foreseeing box through relic gut. Luring plump freighters to no fire nets. Rebels looted bounty. Freeze packs, power bricks, coffee, steaming camp paradise. Tatum lone wolf core rift. Beamstorm staving saboteur digs from right side. Men done, leave my tab open. Silhouette flared overload white. from crumpling as feedback felled her, martyr mints sealing sacred forge. Mason gritted, kin debts eternal. But clans surged savage. Vixens carving Tatum into relic webs, pendants reborn her fierce. Revenge raids rocketed netwide. Edge armadas slashing faux forts, choke points strangled rebel keen. Star canopy vows crested love, Mason guiding Harper viewport nebula. Junker roots to crown crushers, flame holds. Vixen eyes lava. Voss vein plus mortal blaze equals dawn unbreakable. Mouths merged languid. Relics pulsing desire drums. Bond fortifying war-weary spirits. Twins crested too. Logan meshing Mason strike sights. Chaining purest frail links chest keen. War bloated dire. Overlord warp weavers rolled core black. Spire twists nodding haven rocks to crush form. Dims buckling mid-mend. Jax pinged doom. Geometry meltdown. Hull says scatter. Harper ghosts flared grim. Weavers unmake laws. Are a post? Renewed relics bellowed clan fire, spirits steel-clad. Warp weavers mangling fate as revenge raids hung cosmic brink. Starfang's bridge thrummed warp tempest fury. Hybrid navy ripping void tears as kilometer-long lattice carriers disgorged fox hybrid squadrons. Pendants phantom fleeting decoys that ghosted sensor ghosts. HFY bluff multiplying one armada into spectral thousands. Mason Riley gripped the command dais. Harper Quinn at his side, their lattice tail entwined with his wrist in family-united poise amid hollow displays blooming battle grids like neural fireworks. Navy's ours. Pendants paint illusions purest chase forever. Mason voxed fleet-wide. Human command voice cutting static storms. Harper's vixen gaze locked his ancestral fire deepening. Our blood leads them home. Together always. Bridge crew. Kits manning auxiliary guns. Elders plotting jumps. Felt the pulse. Family heart fueling the surge against empire chains. Logan Pierce synced twin pendants from tactical. HFY powers projecting phantom armadas via quantum echoes. False dreadnoughts tanking virtual barges while real strike wings knife purest flanks unseen. Bluffs live. They're punching shadows. We're carving throats. Logan grinned, sharing instincts, forecasting enemy salvos 10 microjumps ahead, baiting carriers into kill corridors without wasting shields. Rebels hooped as decoys detonated dummy warheads. Sensor spoof fireworks blinding overlord tacticians mid-maneuver. Human cleverness turned math into massacre. Jack's cyborg patched into purest nets from a sparking console. Optic feeds trolling inbound fleets with Psywar spam. Incoming clankers? Must be Fox family picnics. Bring casseroles, not capacitors. His code storm flooded enemy bridges with hollow picnics. Lattice kits roasting marshmallows on plasma torches. Captains glitching mid-rage as morale meters flatlined. Mason barked a laugh over explosion rumbles. Jax, your trolls win wars. Ever thought of diplomacy degree? Chassis word cheeky. PhD in chaos theory. Magna cum laude. Humor pierced the void's roar. Cyborg with welding crew spirits tight. Fleet wars ignited asteroid bastions. Starfang leading wedge through debris hurricanes. Hybrid lances spearing purest rock forts that erupted magma blooms. Lattice claws boarding hulks amid zero-G blade dances. Riley Cyborg unveiled tide turn upgrades in engineering bay. Pendant fused reactors overclocking engines to slip reality. Starfang phasing ghost phases that let it occupy 2 vectors simultaneously, firing fore and aft while untouchable. Upgrades hot. Fleets now multidimensional. Riley voxed. Miracle survivor grit turning scrap into sorcery. Emerson Vale warped a kamikaze bender from the fray. Reality fold slamming the warp weaver into its own fracture spiral. Enemy screams echoing as physics bit back. Romance endured last holds amid the bridge maelstrom. Harper pulling Mason into an alcove as bulkheads groaned under railgun kisses. From drift shadows to fleet lords. Your fire holds me infinite. Her lips claimed his fierce, pendants throbbing passion's rhythm. deepening bond that outshone exploding hulks. Family hearts steeled them. Visions of Kairos safe in cryo nursery fueled the command. Love's vow armoring against Armageddon's tide. Twins peaked synergy. Logan feeding Mason phantom faint data, plotting Bastion collapses with surgical elegance. Supply lines shattered purist rearguards. Rebel corvettes slingshotting asteroids into catapult barges that pulped shield grills. Jax hijacked a drifting fort's PA. Surrender for picnic invites. Resistance means desert denial. Mass walkouts rippled enemy decks. Deserters jetting to hybrid tenders mid-firefight. Throne Nexus loomed hollow close. Reality fracturers arming boundless. Overlord superweapons priming system death lattices that promised universal unravel. Emerson Voxgrim. Nexus shields thinning. Final push. Harper's ancestral pulse spiked. Fracturers wake. Our family ends this? Pendant's phantom roared. Hybrid Navy unbreakable. Reality fracturers deploying doom as Starfang surged the throne's lethal heart. Starfang's bridge pulsed warp storm rage. Hybrid fleet tearing space rents as lattice behemoths spewed vixen wings. Pendant's ghost armadas faking sensor phantoms. HFY ruse swelling low navy to illusory myriads. Mason Riley clutched command perch. Harper Quinn flanked tight. Her tail woven his arm in clan-forged stance amid grid blooms like brain pyrotechnics. Fleet bends to us. Relic's spawn chases endless. Mason boomed net wide. Mortal leads slicing noise gales. Harper's fox stare fused his lineage blaze ripening. Blood guides return. United eternal. Crew, cubs on side cannons, sires jump weaving. Tasted rhythm. Kin core driving thrust versus tyranny yoke. Logan Pierce, twin-linked relics at strategy post. Mortal magic beaming ghost navies through phase mirrors. Sham titans eating fake volleys while true talons gutted foe sides blind. Ruse runs. Foe's fist fog. We slice vitals. Logan beamed. Gut sinks calling barges 9 jumps prior. Luring haulers to death lanes shield free. Vixens cheered spoof bombs bursting dazzle. Blinding tyrant planners mid-swerve. Mortal math made slaughter. Jax jacked foe webs from fizzled panels. Lens feeds baiting attackers with mind war junk. Clanker rush. Fox clan barbecues. Fetch slaw. Skip slugs. Code deluge swamped enemy cocks with picnic holos. Cub paws toasting ion skewers. Skippers fritzing fury as spirit gauges crashed. Mason chuckled through hull thuds. Jax, Civic Supreme. Consider peace prize? Frame, buzz saucy. Nobel and nonsense. Summa cum chaos. Gags gutted void below. Both banter bonding souls. Fleet clashes rock citadels. Starfang spearing scrum via rubble typhoons. Vixen spears impaling foe stoneholds spewing lava flares. Gridfang storming wrecks in Nulgi saber spins. Riley bot dropped game changer mods and power deck. Relic blended cores supercharging drives to dim slip. Starfang dual phasing. Blasting dual axes intangible. Mods prime. Navy's now extra flat. Riley hailed. Scrapper savvy alchemying trash to thaumaturgy. Emerson Vale dimmed a suicide weaver from chaos. Space crunch feeding beast to self-rend. Foe whales rebounding as laws lashed. Love held final grips through bridge tempest. Harper yanking Mason to Nook as girders wailed gun nips. Drift goes to Navy Kings. Flame anchors infinite. Mouths locked savage. Relics vow-pounding lust beat. Bond eclipsing wreck glows. Kin core braced. Kairos cryo dreams powered helm. Passion pledge versus end-world swell. Twins maxed link. Logan piping, Mason ghost lure stats. Scheming Bastion topple scalpel sure. Loginets smashed foe tails. Rebel darts, asteroid hurling catapult storms, shredding grid screens. Jax stole the Ford intercom. Yield for grill spots. Fight forfeits pie. Deck mutinies cascaded. Turncoats rocketing vixen haulers mid-blaze. Throne hub glowed grid near. Reality shatterers charging limitless. Tyrant megaarms priming cosmos death webs vowing all unwind. Emerson called dour. Hub barriers fray. Last lunch? Harper's lineage throbbed dark. Shatterers stir. Kin closes it. Relic's ghost thundered. Hybrid fleet ironclad. Reality shatterers unleashing ruin as Starfong Dove Throne's deathcore. Nexus blockade choked Throne World's core like a stellar stranglehold. Purest dreadnoughts forming iron-ringed kill zones around the Genesis heart. A pulsating origin sphere throbbing creation rhythms that warped local gravity into tidal whims. Twins Mason Riley and Logan Pierce led the core rush, pendants rift clashing against blockade warp barriers. Golden harmonics tearing micro-breaches that sucked enemy corvettes into feedback vortices. HFY ruses smashing defenses by inverting shield geometries. Real holes phasing through false kill walls undetected. Pendants sing the weak points, follow our echo. Mason Vox squadrons shared twin instincts mapping rift tides 5 vectors ahead, baiting dreadnought salvos into self-collision traps. Logan matched stride in 0G boarding pods. Humans don't charge. We rewrite the map mid-stride. Fox hybrids poured breaches. Lattice claws vivisecting sentry, drones amid electric flesh stink and screeching alloy. Harper Quinn gripped medbay rails amid labor chaos. Kits birthing in blockade thunder. Ancestral pangs blending with contraction waves as Starfong shuddered under railgun kisses. Mason patched through static. Hold eternal. Our family's forging now. Her vixen roar defied pain. Lattice furs slick with sweat glow. Birth them in victory. Love timeless beyond stars. Romance peaked, transcendent. Pendant pulses sinking her throes with his battle rhythm across decks. Family heart birthing new life mid-apocalypse. Emotional core swelled. Kit's first cries pierced hull groans like dawn heralds. Human grit turning war cradle into legend. Jack's cyborg-anchored fire control. Final zinger blasting Purist command nets. Furbag score 1. Your code stuck at 0. Reboot humility protocol. His intrusion looped overlord bridges with infinite error screams. Captains clawing consoles as targeting suites bricked midlock. Phantom Fox grins mocking from every screen. Logan hooped over Vox. Jax, your burns crash empires. Book deal after this. Chassis spark triumphant. Bestseller. How bots learned to LOL. Signed copies for scrap piles. Humor sliced dread. Cyborg quips rallying kits who man guns with pint-sized fury. HFY ruses peaked genius. Twins feigned pod overloads. Pendants broadcasting surrender pings that lured blockade heavies into tight formations. Then quantum flip. Relic waves phase-shifting real torpedoes through decoy hulls, detonating magazines and chain reaction blooms that lit the Nexus like galactic fireworks. Defense matrix inverted. They're shooting their own shadows. Mason growled, human cleverness collapsing iron rings into slag confetti. Emerson Vale warped final kamikaze runs. Reality knots tying dreadnoughts in a pretzel wrecks that imploded under their own mass. Rebels claimed beachheads on heart platforms. Genesis sphere humming welcome as Fox hybrids etched kin runes into its shell. Kin offerings fueled final thrust. Elders pouring life essence into pendants via ritual cuts. Crimson gold fueling rift storms that shattered overlord bastions. Spectral Voss queens manifesting to claw tyrant avatars into warp dust. Overlord toppled in throne agony. Genesis heart claimed as Mason clutched newborn kits swaddled in Harper's arms. Family circle complete amid victory glow. From freighter scraps to heart keepers. Our blood rewrites fate. Mason whispered, lips sealing hers eternal. Peace dawned tenuous. Rebel banners waving over smoldering hulks. Hybrid Navy saluting the sphere's first peaceful throb. Adventure sealed triumph sails under star canopy cheers. Starfong leading victory formation. Pendants harmonizing galaxy new anthem as purest remnants scattered voidward. Jax scanned horizons. Peace? My sensors detect plot twist particles. Harper cradled kits, ancestral echo warning. Heart stable, but echoes stir beyond. Genesis sphere pulsed kin eternal, triumph bittersweet. Adventure sails, teasing horizons unknown as new threats whispered cosmic winds. Hybrid stars, endless voyage. Eons carve their mark across the galaxy. Starfang now, a living museum orbiting Voss Prime's emerald rings. Its hull etched with battle scars turned relic mosaics. Corridors humming soft with hollow tales that danced like fireflies in recycled breezes scented by hydroponic blooms. Hybrid heirs. Latticefer descendants blending human grit and vixen grace. Toward the archive deck. Wide eyes tracing pendant vaults where golden orbs slumbered in stasis fields, their faint pulses sinking to heartbeats across generations. Young Kairos Vathreli, great-grandkid to the legends, press paw to glass, voice hushed with wonder. They say these relics outfox the void itself. Elder Jax Prime, his chassis polished to museum sheen, but optics still sparking mischief, wheeled beside. Kid, pendants didn't bluff cosmos, humans did, with souls sharper than my obsolete circuits. Laughter echoed chamber walls. Cyborg humor bridging centuries like vintage wine. Hollow archivist Lyra Quinn activated the Genesis Chronicle. Starfield's blooming mid-air as HFY legends reignited. Narratives of Mason and Harper's bridge vows amid warp fire. Logan's meme storms toppling tyrant nets. Riley's ghost reboots turning defeat to dawn. Humans Fox bluffed the cosmos via soul. Lyra intoned, her lattice tail flicking emotional as ancestral echoes warmed the deck plates. Kairos leaned closer, twin pendants at his neck. Family heirlooms. Throbbing recognition. Golden weaves pulling threads from the vault orbs to spark microlight shows that painted archive walls with phantom fox fleets dancing through nebula veils. Feel that. They're working for you, Lyra whispered, the family heart pulsing through bloodlines unbroken. Human cleverness etched eternal in relic code. Jax Prime optic zoomed, a flickering panel, voice gravel amused. Back in my day, these baubles crashed overlord parties. Now, they're tour guides with separation anxiety. Kairos giggled, batting at a hollow mason who winked from Forge Raid Sim. Bluff bigger than your chassis, tin grandpa. The cyborg's vents chuffed with steam laugh. Cheeky hybrid, my upgrades include SAS deflector, but yours bounces back premium. Witty banter flowed like old engine oil. Humor relief lightening Ian's weight. Jax's final evolutions proving bots evolve souls too. Emotional beats swelled, airs clustered, tails entwining in instinctive family huddle, pendants harmonizing a low hymn that vibrated bones with ancient triumphs. Genesis calls revived subtle, a deep sphere thrum from Starfang's core vault, origin heart stirring as pendant links quested outward, holomaps unfurling uncharted sectors where purest echo shards pulsed faint defiance. Lyra's ancestral visions flickered. Voss queens sailing hybrid stars, but shadows loomed beyond mapped voids, reality fractures whispering from black hole rims. Legends warn, peace sails, but cosmos hungers sequels, she murmured, romance echoes deepening as Kairos traced a hollow harper cradling newborns mid-barrage, timeless love fueling endless voyage. Twins' lineage peaked in Kairos's clutch. Pendant twins granting precog glimpses of rift storms ahead. HFY powers reborn for new bluffs against forgotten foes. Heirs gathered round the command dais. Now a shrine altar, paws and hands laying offerings, data crystals of fresh sagas, lattice flowers blooming defiant. Jax projected finale hollow. Starfang leading victory parades through throne ruins, but cut to static. Genesis hymns swelling ominous. Adventure seals, triumph sails? Nah, kid, that's just intermission. Jax quipped, optics narrowing at vault glows intensifying. Kairos clutched pendants tight, soul bluff instincts firing. They're calling us outward. New foxes needed? Lore recast perpetual under archive starlight. Hybrid stars, endless voyage, teasing horizons where Genesis echoes beckon revival. HFY hymns promising bluffs boundless as family heart endured cosmic tides.